Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining our HCL Sametime launch webinar today. This is Jan Kenny. I'm on the HCL Digital Solutions marketing team, and I will be introducing our two speakers today, Ginny Saini, who is the product manager for Sametime, and she'll be telling us about, and there she is, she'll be telling us about what's in the new release, and then Luis Giragai, who is the Senior Global Director for technologies and also technical leader for Sametime, and he will show and tell things about that are new in this release. About questions, we will take questions in written form in the question box on your dashboard. We'll collect and then respond to them in a subsequent blog and or cover technical questions in the two technical sessions that we have coming up in early May that we'll tell you about at the end of this webinar today. We'll send you links so you can register for those. The slides you're seeing today, plus the recording from it, will be sent to you in a thank you letter tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, I will turn it over to Ginny to kick things off.
Awesome. Thank you, Jan. Hi, everybody. As Jan said, I'm Ginny Saini, product manager for Sametime, and with me is Luis Giragai. He is our senior global director. He's going to be my co-presenter today. And let's get started. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today from all over the globe for the launch of HCL Sametime version 12. Our latest and greatest version for all your business communication and collaboration needs. Now, as we have seen in the last couple of years, the way we work today has changed. Every business is focused on digital transformation, supporting remote workforce, and with all that comes the need for simple to use solutions that are secure, easy to deploy, easy to manage, and something that keeps your business conversations private, right? Plus, those solutions need to be cost effective in order to get every employee access to that solution. Well, HCL Sametime is your answer. Sametime is a secure video meetings and chat platform that is focused on business user experience. It's built cloud native. It provides the assurance that your confidentiality is protected, and we deliver double that value with lower TCO. And today, we are going to show you how Sametime can deliver all these benefits to run your business in just a few minutes. Next slide, please, Luis. All right, so in the past couple of years, we all have either been directly affected by data breaches or we know someone, right, who has been. Now, most of these are a result of using third-party SaaS solutions where you usually don't have answers to many questions related to your data security, your data privacy. Things like, who owns your data? Is it secure? Who controls updates? Will your data be sold for mining? How can you remove your data? Who can you call for help, right? What all is being shared with whom when you use those solutions? Why is your business someone else's business? Shouldn't your conversations be private and secure? Let's move on to the next slide, please, Luis. Now, and what happens, right, when you do end up getting caught in a data breach? Well, a lot of things that you don't have the time or money to deal with, right? There's data thefts, financial losses, there's damages to reputation. Wouldn't you rather spend your precious time and money focusing on your business rather than dealing with those data breaches? Let's move on to the next slide, Luis. Well, all right, so if the answer to my last question is yes, then you are at the right place at the right time. HCL Sametime 12 is the answer to all those problems. It gives me immense pleasure to announce our latest version of HCL Sametime, version 12. Let's move on to the next one, Luis. HCL Sametime. It's your meetings, your data, double the value. Our goal is to provide you with a platform that is secure, that is private by default. It delivers a great return of investment by keeping your costs low for video meeting solution. Plus, it provides a personalized and customizable user experience for all your meetings. Security, low TCO, and customizable business user experience is our focus for Sametime. There's a lot to look forward to in our latest release and put it to use for your everyday meetings. Next slide, please. Now, without further ado, let us show you how HCL Sametime can help your business with a secure, private, and low-cost solution for all collaboration needs in your whole organization. Luis, take it away.
Thank you, Guinea. So hello, everybody. Thank you for joining today. Now, everything that Guinea said, I know it's going to resonate with everybody in this call. And let me show you why. Number one, we usually do our demos in a way where we talk about a particular industry and we pick a particular use case and we go and we deep dive into that particular use case and we show how this particular fictitious organization is going through these major challenges and how products from HCL software are solving those particular problems. Now, in this case, no matter if you are in government, I can spend the next 5 minutes talking about or picking a use case in government, but I could also talk about healthcare, especially after the last 2 years, where the majority of your, day-to-day interactions with your, doctor or medical professional move to an online space. I could talk about banking, where banking is a highly regulated industry. I could talk about insurance, same as banking in the finance world, right? You want to make sure that money and data is highly protected. Or I could go on and on about other industries like biotech, even IT, energy and utilities, telecom. There is one thing that, again, no matter what industry we choose, they all have actually not one, but three things in common: security and privacy. All these organizations, all these industries, they do a lot of internal and external collaboration. Many of them are in highly regulated industries. Think about government, think about banking, think about defense, right? And also, all these organizations, they need to protect their data, their customer data, or their intellectual property. Just like in the case of HCL software, we are a software vendor, we write a lot of code, we want to make sure all of that is highly protected. Now, what about TCO? Many organizations, because of the nature of them being regulated, they just cannot go to cloud. Other organizations, they just don't want to go to cloud. And many others, they say, you know what? I want to stay on-prem. At the very end, it should be your choice, not somebody else's. Also, pay for what you need, nothing else. Think about all those online meeting vendors out there that, number one, is a hefty check, it's a hefty price that you pay for that. But in reality, you probably use 20% of that, you probably use 50% of that, but you are being charged for a lot of functionality that you don't need. Now, with Sametime, what we offer here is security, TCO, and pay a fraction of what you pay today, but keep the functionality you need. We're not here to offer you functionality that you will never use, or to be honest, that you will never hear of. Now, last but not least, better experiences. Many organizations out there are building their brand or are restoring their brand. So the fact that you invite your customers, your citizens, your vendors or partners to an online meeting, and all you see is somebody else's logo or somebody else's experiences, that doesn't help you at all. Also, meetings burn out. For the past 2 years, people just stay home, access online meetings, day after day, hour after hour, and people are tired of that. Now, is everybody going to go into the office? Is everybody going to start traveling? Maybe. Some of them, yes, some of them not. But our goal here at HCL Software and our goal with Sametime is to make this process of if you have to stay on the digital world and continue doing online meetings, it just gotta be easy. Not only during the meeting, but also before and after the meeting. Now, let me show you what I mean by that. And as I said at the beginning, we usually pick a nice use case and we, go deeper on that particular use case and demo. But today, what I actually want to show you is a day in the life of we at HCL Software using Sametime 12. We started using it in the early days and we're still very much in love. In fact, we love it even more. Now, I start my day by usually creating a couple of meeting modes, right? Now, this is something I might do once in my lifetime, or this is something I might do multiple times because I want to create multiple meetings. There are different type of meetings: collaboration, confidential, and lecture. We're gonna go through them. But in this case, I want to create something very simple, a collaboration meeting. That's it, a meeting for my team to come and collaborate. My next one is going to be a confidential meeting. It's going to be a meeting that's highly secure, and I want to make sure that only the people I know and password protected are allowed into that particular meeting. We have something called waiting rooms. You will see that in a minute, where I can actually let people bypass the meeting room. But in this case, I want to individually name the people that I want to be part of this meeting. So I'm gonna put Heather, Brian, and then fast forward a few more people, and that's it. And as you can see here, it's highly restricted. Now, my last meeting room is actually a training room. We do a lot of training here at HCL. I'm in charge of a technical team. So I want to make sure that my technical team is always up to speed on the latest and greatest. So for that, I'm gonna create a meeting room that's gonna be called just training, and that's it. Password protected. I can go through these pieces, in a bit more detail, but boom. Now, that same experience you have from your browser, you can also have it from your mobile device, whether it's an iPad, an iPhone, or an Android device. You can go through the same process of defining your custom meeting rooms. They are yours and yours only. You can create as many as you need, as many as you want. It's unlimited, right? Or you can just create 1, 2, or 3, and that's it. Now, that same experience, it's available on your mobile device. You can go through custom settings. You can go through additional, customizations based on what you want to achieve with that meeting. But that's it. It's also all available via your mobile device. Now, many of you start your day with Outlook, just like I started my day with Outlook or Verse. One of the things we introduced with Sametime 12 is this Sametime plugin in Outlook that basically lets you do everything in the context of Outlook and never ever leaving Outlook. Now, I took one of the meetings I just created through the Sametime dashboard, and I came here and I just decided that, you know what? I don't want to allow guests in this meeting anymore. So 1 click, 2 clicks, and that's it. Another click, I add my meeting to my calendar invite, and that's it. I was able to access all my previously created meeting rooms, or I can actually go, and if I don't want to use any of those, I can actually go to that Sametime plugin and just click at Sametime meetings, add instant meeting, and that's it. With 1 click, it will create the link, it will put the password, and nothing else. A very simple experience for you to manage your Sametime meetings. Now, you want to go one step above and beyond? What about managing all your existing meetings? I show you how to create meetings from the dashboard. From here, from this very same Outlook experience, you can delete meetings, you can create new meetings. So for this one, let me create a secure meeting for my Project Restyle initiative. So as you can see, this is all magic because I'm typing without my hands. Let me put a password, and I'm gonna say who I want to bypass this particular waiting room. I'm gonna go ahead and add the traditional members of my team: Brian, Anthony, Matsura-san, Stefano, Eric. Now, I can not only add people, but I can actually change the amount of access these people have when they join that particular secure meeting. So after I add Eric, I'm gonna go ahead and change Brian to be a moderator and Anthony to be a moderator. Once again, all in the context of Outlook. If you don't want to go to the dashboard, to the same time dashboard, it's completely up to you. If you want to do everything from same time, it's completely up to you. Again, it's all about custom and branded experiences. Now, let's move about the experience of joining these meetings. As a host, all I have to do is start the meeting and that's it. Within 1 second or two, I have my entire team in a collaborative space where I can do a screen sharing, a screen recording, record my meetings, all of that. I can go tile mode, I can go presenter mode. We can look into the chat, go through the conversation. Again, a very traditional but zero footprint experience. I end the meeting and that's it. Now, what's very cool in Same Time 12 is the ability to understand what happened in your meetings. I can check my recordings, that's fine, but what about if I want to see what exactly happened during that meeting? I can go into meeting reports, I can look into the full report where I can actually see who joined, what time, for how long, what was enabled or disabled, like a screen recording or meeting recording. I can go through the chat, identify the transcript, action items, and things like that. Or I can just go through the summary and see, hey, who joined and for how long they joined. It's as simple as that. And again, all branded with your company logo, which in our case is that good looking kind of flower, which is our logo for Showcase. Now, secure meetings. I'm the owner. Let me go ahead and start the meeting. Again, put the password, one click, and that's it. Now my meeting is running. Now, on the right, I have the waiting room because it's a highly secure meeting. I want to make sure that I admit the people I trust. Could be one person at the time, or could be all of them at the same time, right? It's completely up to you. As I let people in, and you can see that I have the people attending on the right, and you saw Heather was still waiting. Now, for Heather, or in this case for me, this is my waiting room. This is where I wait for things to happen. I can change my video settings. I can change my device settings. I can do a couple of tests just to make sure that, hey, can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Stuff like that. I can do all that testing in advance. I can actually stay in communication with the meeting happening before I join, because in this case, they are telling me, hey, Luis, wait a few more minutes before you can join, right? Because maybe something else is going on. Or based on your own configuration, you can see the phone numbers available for you to dial in. Last but not least, lecture meetings. This is the one we use for training. Now, here is a bit different because when you join that training meeting, you will not see everybody happily smiling on video and saying hello or anything like that. Only the people that are moderators or presenters or speaker will be on video. Everybody else is just an attendee. You see the lights like the bubbles changing, and that just tells me all the different people that are joining this particular training room. And I'm like, okay, wait a second, I don't have anybody else as moderator or as presenter, so let me go into the participant list, and let me just click on it. There you go. And I can go, okay, let me look into my attendees and let me look into my panelists. Then from the attendees list, I can actually promote people as I need, right? So let me go back to attendees, and I'm gonna promote Brian, and I'm gonna promote Gondar. Now, I'm promoting them at different levels. I'm gonna make Brian a speaker so he can only talk and nothing else, but I'm gonna promote Gondar as a presenter so Brian can only talk, but Gondar can do both talking and presenting. This is how you control how secure and how highly, secure or moderated these training meetings could be. Now, are you in a car, just like I am, many hours during the day? Same experience. From using CarPlay or Android Auto, you can not only attend any meeting that is scheduled, to happen. In this case, it's accessing my calendar. I see the 2 meetings. For this particular one, I'm actually the host. And I can not only join, but I can actually start the whole meeting from my car. Now, my over-the-air signal is spotty. One tap, dial in, and that's it. Same Time will dial in and will make me part of that meeting. Guys, Same Time is not only meetings. Same Time is highly secure conversations in chat as well. In this particular scenario, I'm talking to Guinea about a server upgrade project. And you know what? We need Brian to be part of this conversation. Let me create a very quick meeting room by chat room by just adding Brian to this conversation. The invite has been set. Now, Brian, thank you for helping. We're going to start asking a couple of questions to Brian. And Brian says, you know what? I think it's better if we talk. Brand new in Same Time 12, the ability of click to call, where your computer or your device will actually ring. So that's an awesome feature in Same Time 12 that we use on a daily basis. Okay. Now, what just happened? I just walked you through a, 12, 13-minute video of a day in the life of Same Time 12 here at HCL. One more time, guys, because I think this is very important. Rather than focusing on a particular industry, I show you how 8, 9, 10 different industries, they all share the same challenges and they all have the same concerns. With Same Time 12, you can tailor your meetings to the level of security you need. It's a low cost, it's a fraction of the cost. It's probably, I'm 99.59% sure that is the best TCO in the market, right? Multiple connections for every user, whether you are on your car, on your cell phone, on your tablet, or in front of your computer. Branded experiences. That small detail, for some of you might be very, very small, but that detail of just putting your company logo or your brand as part of the Same Time experience, guys, from our conversations with our customers, they are like, wow, this is amazing. Reporting, transcripts, be able to audit your meetings. That's highly important and just reinforces the nature of the security, and make sure that meetings, after a meeting starts and a meeting ends, make sure that nothing that happened in that meeting goes to waste. You can always go back to that meeting report and have a clear action plan after every single meeting. And last but not least, meetings of all sizes. We have developed and we have created Same Time to make it your own experience. It's your product, it's your platform, it's your data. You decide what to do with it. With that, Guinea, what about you, take us through the rest of the presentation and share some automation information?
Sounds good. Thanks, Luis. Oh my gosh, wow. That was amazing. Thank you, Luis, for showing how Same Time can help every business for a secure and private video meetings and chat experience. And thank you for showing all these cool features in our brand new version. This was great. So what I want to talk about here is all the features and more that you just saw we're delivering with version 12 and what is in it for everyone. Now, what you see here is different folks, right, who use meetings every day. First up, you see there is your attendees, the users who need to attend meetings. That's all of us here, right, every day. Now, from pre-join meeting experience to virtual backgrounds, from dial-in and dial-out capabilities to company-branded meetings, from sending files in your meetings in chats, pinning and muting your chats, to click to call for private conversations. We have all these features that fit every user's needs for a secure, flexible, and personalized meetings experience. Now, then here it comes the meeting organizer, right? And again, you saw some great demos from Luis as well on that. We have from waiting rooms to sending custom chat messages to participants in the waiting room, locking your meeting rooms, meeting modes, the collaboration, confidential, and lecture modes that you just saw in the demo, member management, right? How do you restrict your meetings to only specific folks where only those folks can attend and no one else? Meeting reports, company branding, Outlook add-in, just to name a few. every organizer can make good decisions on how to run his or her meetings every day. Now, next up here is your administrator, right? Now, why does an admin care about this? Well, it's fast deployments with fully cloud native solution. It's adding company branding, managing policies at the org level, whether it's enabling or disabling telephony dial-in or dial-out, setting default meeting modes, the modes that you just saw in the demo. Admin can set how to run meeting in what mode by default. Whether it's allowing guests or not, all those policies can be set at the org level easily by an admin. Sametime 12 makes your admin's life easier. And last but not the least, who doesn't want a secure, flexible, and private solution at low cost, right? With Sametime, your organization CFO will be happy with a low TCO solution that empowers all your employees with an easy to use, secure solution at a fraction of a cost compared to other competitor solutions out there. Now with that, let's move on to the next slide, Luis. So I would like to recap our vows for this release. So what you saw before, right, it's about making good security decisions every time for every meeting. You can ensure your privacy is protected by default with all those predetermined meeting modes, and there's an end-to-end encryption preview available for you with every meeting. There's waiting rooms and member management. Now, lowering the TCO of your private meeting solution, well, you just saw in the demo as well, right, how HCL is making it easier to deploy and operate your own cloud-native secure meetings at scale. You can get up and running quickly on platform of your choice. And again, customizing your meetings experience. You can express your company's branding, your personal preferences with a tailored meeting experience for yourself, your team, and your customers. As you saw in the demo again, you can keep track of who's attending your meetings with meeting reports, what's happening in your meeting for a full summary of your meeting. Now, these are just some of the features and benefits you will get with Sametime 12 for your collaboration needs. So start using Sametime today to enjoy all the benefits version 12 will bring for your organization. Now, with that, let's move to the next slide, please. Please join us for more Sametime sessions in the next few weeks, where we will deep dive into technical discussions and deployments in order to install Sametime version 12 for your organization. We will show you how easy it is to roll out and manage a private and secure meetings and chat platform for all your employees. Please take note of these upcoming webinars. A couple of them are listed here. Feel free to take a picture of these QR codes, and you should be able to register for these webinars using those codes. Let's move on to the next slide, please. Now, I would like to wrap up here with a call to action for everyone. Please reach out to your sales rep or business partner in order to learn more about how Sametime can help you and how can you get up and running quickly for your business. We also have a public sandbox available for everyone to try Sametime 12 today and experience all the great features and capabilities that it brings for your collaboration needs. And again, we have listed these QR codes as well here. Let's move on to the next slide, Luis. And with that, a big thank you to all of you joining us today for the launch of Sametime 12. I am happy to announce that version 12 will be available for download on our software delivery portal starting tomorrow. Looking forward to hearing your feedback and hope you enjoy a brand new version of Sametime for a private and secure business collaboration. Please stay tuned for more Sametime news from our side as we continue our Sametime journey with additional features and functionality in the upcoming release. Have a great day, great night, everyone. Stay safe.
Thank you for joining
everybody.
today. Yeah, thank you for joining today, and please stay on for there'll be a brief, takes you less than a minute survey at the very end as I close this meeting. So thank you once again for joining today.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.